Guys, Scott Souza from Metro West Daily News. Such a back and forth game tonight. You had the lead. They came back on you. How were you guys able to muster what you guys did in the final 90 seconds to come back and take the lead once and for all?
Man, we've been doing it all year. Tip my hat off to Philly, Brett Brown. They came out, they was resilient and tough, and we just stayed the course and we got the win. But we lean on our vets, we lean on Al during those tough stretches, and it came up big for us.
Hey, Jaylen, middle on your left, Mark D'Amico, Celtics.com. You're probably the best person to speak about this after coming back from an injury, but how important was it for you guys to close this out tonight and get the next 3 days to get some time and prep for Cleveland?
Man, yeah, I was saying it from the jump. This is Game 7, and I think we should and we treated it as such. We didn't want to go back to Philly. We didn't want to keep building their momentum, and it was good to get a closeout game here on our home floor.
All right, Jaylen and Al, for both of you, Mike Petralia, CLNS Media. Do you guys feel like there's no hill you can't climb? Cleveland's coming up, and a lot of people are going to say LeBron's on a mission, but you guys both sense that if you guys play together, there's no challenge you can't overcome?
I'm just happy we won tonight. There's, it was a taxing game for us. We left it all out there. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I can't think about anything else right now. I'm very proud of our group. Our guys really fought. This guy here was great tonight. His focus, shooting the ball, defensively. We ask a lot out of him, out of Tatum, all our guys, and it was a total team effort. I'm just proud of our group.
Yeah, I second everything he just said.
Mark Murphy, Boston Herald. For both of you guys, Marcus misses the free throw, then gets back and makes the steal to end the game. Can both of you just describe the effect he has on a night like this?
Man, that's a Marcus Smart sequence. You know what I mean? That just describes him so well. Tries to miss the free throw, makes it, and the first guy back and gets the steal, put his body on the line. He didn't care if he ran into somebody or if he hurt himself. He was coming up with that ball. And I've said it before, Brad said it, if it came down to anybody coming up with it, everybody got their money on Smart.
That's it right there. Smart's one of those guys that things can be going a certain way, but you need a play to happen. You need a loose ball. You need anything, and he's going to come through. That putback he had there towards the end when Tatum missed was huge. And then he seemed to be there in those big moments. That's what he does. So it was good to see that.
Al and Jaylen, Duncan McKenzie-McCarg here, Fox Sports Australia. Can you just talk to us about how enormous Aaron Baynes was throughout this series, especially trying to guard Joel Embiid and doing a fairly good job at it?
Amazing. Aaron, the way he prepares, the challenge that he has taken, because he's really had to change his game all year. He's extended his range. He's shooting threes now. He's taking the challenge defensively, being our rim protector every night, and I'm just so happy for him to see him have success at this level, and tonight he was great for us.
Jacob Toby, CLNS Media. Jaylen, what's it been like for you to learn from Al the last 2 years in the postseason, and then Al, what's it been like for you to kind of mentor Jaylen and see him grow this year, especially in the playoffs?
It's been a true pleasure, on a daily basis. Everybody knows it. Al does everything the right way. At times where even if it doesn't go his way, he always carries himself with a great demeanor, and just being on the outside looking in and watching that, you learn a lot, not even about basketball, about life. Al on the basketball floor does tremendous things for us, opens everybody up, and he puts his hard hat on every day, you know what I mean? So it's been a true pleasure, for the last 2 seasons I've been with Al, and back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals. has been fantastic, and I learned a lot, and will continue to learn a lot on and off the floor. So let's just keep winning.
Yeah, you know, Jaylen is you know, one of those guys that, you know, last year, you know, I probably felt like he probably should have played more, but we just had a lot of guys, and just his poise and his maturity to, you know, embrace certain roles that were given to him last year. I felt like he learned a lot, he grew, and then this year just seeing him not shy away from the moment, and being one of those guys that truly, I feel like it's a two-way player. So, you know, he defends, but he also on offense is efficient. He just keeps improving. You know, whether it's his shooting, whether it's his passing, his feel for the game. And I just been very impressed with his progress. I just feel like he just keeps getting better. He keeps getting better slowly and slowly. He just keeps it going, and that's great to see. That's what you want to see on a young player. You know, a lot of young players think they have it all figured out. They want to do things a certain way, and Jaylen just has that growth mindset. You just see it in him, and he just keeps getting better. So you know, it's no surprise why we're in this position, because if him and even a guy like Tatum weren't growing as players, we couldn't have been in this point. So it's a lot of credit to both of them.
Jared Weiss, The Athletic. Al, you and Aaron spent a lot of the series covering Joel Embiid. And what does it take to just emotionally, physically handle that type of matchup throughout the series while still thriving on both ends? And how important was it to be able to cover him with one guy so the team could stay home on shooters?
Yeah, you have to be able to take the challenge. Baynes, I just think, just did an unbelievable job, making him work for everything, really making it tough on him. And it takes a lot of pressure off our team because, we didn't have to help, we didn't have to double. The times that I got on him, I try to do the same. And the focus was always, we would handle him one-on-one. And I felt like our bigs, we just did that time and time again, and we were effective enough to get the job done.
Al, John Schumann, NBA.com. You just said it's no surprise that you're not here just because of the way those guys have developed. Is there a surprise in how you got here? Is just the way that you guys are playing, knowing going into the postseason without Kyrie and knowing. Not knowing how that's going to end up. Is there anything that has surprised you in the way that you got here?
Not really. I think, in all honesty, people from the outside probably expected, not much out of us. But I've seen the way that these guys prepare. I've seen the way that they train, and they want to be great, and they understand that it's bigger than them. It's about the team. We're playing for each other, and we're trying to do things the right way. And the way that the way they've been preparing every day, and the way that we've been so resilient all season, like Jaylen alluded to earlier, it doesn't surprise me that we're at this point. We have a great opportunity in front of us, and like I said, we'll deal with that, tomorrow or down the road. I mean, tonight we're enjoying this one. It's a big series for us.